Today, as South Africa remembers the Sharpeville massacre, President Cyril Ramaphosa finds himself in Costa in the northwest, where he's set to give a speech marking the historical significance of Human Rights Day. His administration's theme this year is Unity and Renewal. Aviwe Mtila is at the event and joins us live. Now, Aviwe, apart from the president's speech, what else can we expect from this event in Costa?
Well, part one, Tupuma, will start here at the Riachile Community Library. We understand it's going to be officially opened. As you can see, the ribbons behind me here that suggest it's a new library, revamped. I understand it was demolished in 2019. It is, of course, the official commemoration of Human Rights Day. Sharpeville massacre happening 62 years to the day exactly today, where we do understand the police killed 69 peaceful protesters that were unarmed, while they wounded 178. But just to get details of this particular library, the Riachile Library, I'm joined now by the librarian, Thank you for joining us at eNCA, but maybe take us through the significance of this library and why it was demolished in the first place.
Yeah, the library was accommodated in a very small space. It was an old municipal building. Then we found that it was no longer suitable for the community to use it, and it didn't have sufficient space for what a library is supposed to deliver. So then it was a process. Then eventually it was demolished in 2019, and we have now designed it to be an improved service with functions that include a 24 hours study facility. We've got a children's section, we've got a section which is holding books, we've got a section for audiovisual. Audiovisual service obviously is for people with visual disability, your blind and visual disabled people. So this library is basically, we have tended to be more addressing the needs of the communities. Like I'm indicating, it will be starting from the children up to the adults, and we are not saying libraries only for learners, with more emphasis, of course, on the learners, because we've got a lot of study materials in the library.
Talking of that study material, today is Human Rights Day, where we're commemorating one of the two tragedies that happened during apartheid South Africa. Is there enough literature? I understand you're a librarian across the Northwest. Is there enough literature that educates the young on these atrocities and how to avoid them?
Yeah, probably I might not say enough, but we do have sufficient material that will help learners to understand our history. And fortunately, this library is also equipped with internet. It's got Wi-Fi. The community has got access to free internet in the library. So that allows us, it's broadened their scope of accessing information. So yes, we do have that material, and we continue to build that collection. Remember, writing is continuing every day. We've got a number of people that are writing books that might disagree with me that I have sufficient book, because they're still writing a book now. So we continue to buy books. Once we establish a library, we continue to service it by providing material as they are published.
Okay, and maybe from a librarian's point of view, is the material, study material for the children in the curriculum enough to teach them about the history that they need to know?
Yeah, I'm sure that we are getting there. I don't know. I also don't want to say enough. Possibly somebody is doing research. I have not done research on that, so I don't want to say things that might be contrary to somebody who's sitting with the knowledge. But what we are doing is we strive to make sure that our libraries are well equipped and there's sufficient material to cover, even for the learners, for them to know the history of South Africa, to know their heritage. That's what I can say.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma.
Thank you.
That is the librarian, of course, for the entire Northwest Province, as the official opening of the Riachile Community Library will be taking place at around 10 o'clock. That's part one of the program, where the president will be here. We're already seeing a number of dignitaries trickling in here, including the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Natim Tetwa, as well as Ronald Lamula, the Minister of Correctional Services. We just saw walk in moments ago. Earlier on, the Premier of the Northwest, Bushi Mape, was also here, and then the program will then move on to the Riachile Sports Stadium, where the official program commemorating Human Rights Day will take place.
All right, Aviwe, a busy day ahead. We'll connect with you again as you work your way through that program. Aviwe Mtila in Costa in the Northwest, where the President is commemorating Human Rights Day.